And now, a word from our sponsors. Nothing beats the irresistible taste of Old El Paso. Quick and easy, homemade Mexican food. Have something different for dinner tonight. Make that perfect Mexican meal at home. Easy Mexican recipes. Established in 1938. Make tonight taco night with Old El Paso. And we're back. We're making shrimp tacos. Crazy, right? Shrimp tacos 2 ways. Hard and soft. First of all, we need shrimp. I'm using roughly 3/4 of a pound here. It smells like shrimp. Next, we have hard tacos, brought to you by Old El Paso. And soft tacos, also brought to you by Old El Paso. You can buy this in the grocery store for about $3. Instead of flour, we're going to use cornstarch. And we're just using a basic cooking oil because we will be deep frying the shrimp. We are going to make these shrimp tacos California style, so we're using coleslaw, a bit of steak pepper, chives, old cheddar cheese, well, strong cheddar cheese, a lime, a red pepper, some packages that came in the Old El Paso box. Also, we're going to use sour cream, a pot, some wine, hot sauce, and 2 eggs, which I completely forgot about. Drinking does that to you. First off, we're going to coat the bottom of the pan, actually more like 1/2 inch to 1 inch in the bottom of your pot. Set it on high to medium high. We're going to use about 1 cup of cornstarch and our eggs. Eggs we're going to use to put the shrimp in so they have a bit of a coating on them. Make sure that your shrimps are currently dry so that the eggs can bind to it a little better. So when we're actually putting on the cornstarch, it'll stick that much better. I would honestly suggest that you put your oil on a little bit later, as it doesn't take long to cook the shrimps and you want them hot when you put them into your tacos. Right there, we've just put on some garlic powder, some chili powder, about 1/2 package of taco mix that came in the Old El Paso bag or box. 2 eggs we're cracking directly into the shrimps. They're already dried. I didn't feel like using another dish, so we're just doing it this way and it worked fine. Now we're just going to mix up our seasoning mix or our coating. We're going to add some steak spice because we didn't add a salt to it and it definitely needs it. After a couple of shakes of hot sauce into our egg and shrimp mix, a bit of chili powder too. I was actually trying to make these really spicy because I like my shrimp tacos really spicy, oddly enough. So spice is really important to me, like make it as hot as possible. But in the end, honestly, it didn't come out that hot at all. It was a mild spice. So the coating actually goes on really well onto the shrimp, as you can see. Doesn't take much. The cornstarch, just the shrimps absorb the cornstarch really well. So it's really easy to put these things together. And if I say really one more time, I'm really going to have to redo this video. So I did a little test. There was a little broken piece and you can see the reaction. It's awesome. I love it. It's gonna be so good.
One eternity later.
So I find with old age, this is happening more and more often. I'm just basically just standing there looking at things, not really knowing where I am. Possibly early Alzheimer's, I hope not, but it does happen sometimes. Now we're using our old cheddar cheese, super delicious. I picked the strongest one. You can use any cheese you like. I find that this one just gives it that Taco Bell type of taste. No, sorry, old El Paso, I didn't mean to say that, but it does sometimes taste like Taco Bell, which is my favorite taco from the fast food variety. So you can use as little or as much cheese as you like. This is just what I like, so it works out perfectly. This red pepper is going to add a little bit of element of crisp to it and freshness, which is important, especially when you're using deep fried stuff. I find that always adding a veggie like a lettuce or coleslaw or cabbage or something like that makes the experience when eating it that much more pleasurable. And if it's something that's very greasy, the vegetables tend to cut that grease and you don't notice it as much. Also, it tastes really good together. This was a sauce that came with a package. It tasted like bland tomato sauce, so I didn't use it because we just didn't need that. I'm trying to make things as hot as possible. And we're back. The camera just died. It's old. Maybe it had a brain fart as well, like me. But I can't simply reset myself, so I reset the camera and we're back. The shrimps came out perfect. About 3 minutes frying. I like my stuff really well done. You could probably do it in a minute and a half, but I like it really crispy, so I went with about 3 minutes. If I had to guess, it was about 250, 300 degrees, somewhere in there. It was a great frying type. The second I put it in, it started boiling and it didn't burn, so I'm pretty sure that temperature is somewhere maybe between 300 and 350. But the smell smells so good. The chili isn't overpowering, nothing. It's just an awesome smell. It made the house just, it's like you're walking into Popeyes or something and they're just cooking shrimp all day. It smelled so good. I was so excited to eat this taco. So I found that 3/4 pound was just enough to basically feed 2 people with an abundance of shrimps. You can go less or you can go more, up to you. I mean, more is always better, so I would put in a pound next time if I could, so I can have a couple on the side, but I put 4 in each hard taco and then 5 on each of these soft tacos. Cabbage makes it Californian. We could use lettuce, of course. If you can't find cabbage or this mixed blend that I found in the grocery store, you can just use lettuce, but cabbage gives it that California taste. A traditional taco typically has lettuce, tomatoes, I think, and cheddar cheese with some sort of a hot sauce. This combo was really, really, really good. So, you know, make the plate pretty, I always say, and throw in a dessert if you can. Fruits are awesome. We're using blackberries this time. And they were super juicy and just the perfect way. I actually ate them in between tacos. I ate a taco and then I ate 1 or 2 blackberries. It was really good. I was really happy with this plate. This is definitely one thing I'm going to be doing over and over again this summer. The second batch ended up being just a tad greasy, so make sure you have paper towels there just to pat them down. It doesn't take too much. Obviously, we're going to do more hot sauce. It's Frank's Red Hot Sauce. It's not that hot. You may think that I've got a devil's tongue, but I don't. I like hot things, but not too hot. The sour cream, I love sour cream and the chives to make it look pretty, but it ties in so well. To be honest with you, between the two, the soft tacos were an absolute 10. The hard tacos were good too, but if I would do it again, I would do it again on a soft flour taco. So it's your choice, gluten-free or non-gluten-free. It's up to you. You could choose either one. They both came out really, really good, but my choice in the end was the soft taco. and they photograph well. Gotta get those angles. Right? Look at that slow-mo. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed it. This was fun to make and super duper tasty. Maybe my favorite one yet. On to the next one, guys. Peace. Old El Paso is actually not a sponsor of Culinarily Woke. All logos and slogans are owned by Old El Paso and General Mills. Culinarily Woke does not have permission to use this logo, nor does it have any association with General Mills or Old El Paso. Everything related to the sponsorship is fictitious, and Culinarily Woke team apologizes to anyone who is offended by this video.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, ja, ja! ¡Sí, señor!